Hey, welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of Growing with the Grovers. So we're continuing where we left off in the previous episode, except it's just a little bit later and a couple things have changed. So today's still Love Day, and a lot of you guys in the comments were super disappointed that nothing really exciting happened for Love Day. Kyle thought of a way to maybe make Love Day just a little more special for Miss Ayla, because as we all know, Love Day is one of Ayla's favorite holidays, and she was so freaking sad, super devastated that Jonathan had a stomach bug. Literally in her heart though, especially with what had happened with Sheena, there is a small grain of doubt that this man might not be the knight in shining armor Ayla thought him out to be. Anyway, to make today a little extra special for Miss Ayla, Kyle put together a little series of gifts here on the counter that he thinks she'd appreciate. It's basically all of her favorite things. So he has this beautiful little card that has a like a little message for her inside, which we'll read in just a second. And then of course her fave, pepperoni pizza. Y'all already know how much Miss Ayla loves pepperoni pizza, and of course one of Kyle's favorite pictures of Ayla, where she just looks absolutely breathtaking. And of course, Kyle took it one step further by topping everything off with Ayla's favorite red nectar. Can Kyle keep it real with you guys for just a quick second? I don't want this part to be too chatty, but there is something he really needs to get off of his chest. Love Day has been hard for not only Ayla, but also Kyle too. This day in particular has been probably one of the hardest love days in the history of love days for Kyle Kyleson, because he is literally in love with somebody who is in love with someone else. And he's not just in love with Ayla, he's in love with her son. He considers Jacob to almost be his own. He has grown so freaking attached to this boy. So what did he do today? Well, he decided to write out his feelings. You may not know it, but Kyle actually has a way with words. He is a very poetic person deep down. He kind of comes off as like this doofy, kind of just dorky dude that doesn't really care, that's very like, you know, shallow and surface level, but he's very, very smart. He's super intelligent and he has a lot of depth to him. It's just he doesn't like to show it. He doesn't like to be vulnerable, and so he kind of masks it with all like the funny hee hee ha ha that he portrays, you know, the dancing and, you know, the jokes and everything in between. So he wrote Ayla this letter and he's not going to give it to her, but again, the whole point of it was just to simply get some things off of his chest. So it says, wait, hold on. Just kidding, this isn't the letter. Oh no, Kyleson, did you just seriously realize now that you might have accidentally put the wrong letter in the Love Day card? Dear Ayla, there's so many things I wish I could say, and so little room on this page. Truth be told, I probably won't even give you this, but I need to get this off my chest. I think you are the most miraculous woman I've ever met. Every single day you leave me in complete awe of how much love you give and how very little you expect in return. You underestimate yourself while simultaneously believing the best in everyone, just like how you believed in me. Ayla, I love you. Kyle. Just as Kyle had realized that he accidentally put the wrong letter in the Love Day card, he runs upstairs and tries to switch the letters before Ayla notices, but unfortunately, it was too late. Ayla was in the middle of reading it, and he yells out, Ayla, no, don't read that. She whips around and she's like, Kyle, is this how you feel? And of course, Kyle couldn't deny it. It was his letter, so he said, yes, but it was never meant to get to you. You were never meant to see it. Ayla takes in a deep breath and she asks Kyle to sit down so that they can talk. And basically, all that Ayla says is, well, Kyle, I'm seeing Jonathan. You know, this kind of makes things a little bit awkward between us because, well, I don't know what to do or what to say here. Like, I appreciate everything in the letter. Like, that is so sweet and so kind of you, but at the end of the day, I'm with Jonathan. And, you know, Kyle kind of feels a little embarrassed, for lack of a better word. He feels, you know, kind of broken too, because it wasn't exactly the reaction that he was thinking Ayla was going to have. And so he's going to go to the bathroom. Enjoy your pizza, Ayla. I hope you have a good night. And poor Ayla, she's just sitting here kind of like bewildered by the situation. She doesn't know what to do. Like, on the one end, she's completely flattered. And yeah, of course she does like Kyle. She cares about him very deeply. She actually does have feelings for him. They just haven't like surfaced yet, or she hasn't really realized it, I suppose. But she really does like Jonathan. Like, she is absolutely crazy about him. And right now she kind of thinks he might be cheating on her. And what kind of hypocrite would she be if she did the same thing, you know, even though she is kind of having like an emotional affair with Kyle. I don't know. The whole thing has Kyle up in arms to the point where he kind of feels like, if he's being, again, completely and totally honest, he can't stay here. He can't. How can he live in the same house or the basement of the woman he loves? My heart feels so heavy for Kyle right now. Like, it's actually on the verge of breaking, watching him sit here sighing, taking it all in, remembering all the memories that he has made in this house, in this basement. I don't know where he's gonna go from here. He has a couple hours to figure it out because his goal is to be gone before sunrise, before Jacob wakes up.
This is the final boarding call for Flight 372A to Solani. I repeat, the final boarding call for Flight 372A to Solani.
After Kyle went back down to the basement last night, Ayla drank herself to sleep. Basically, she downed that nectar, ate 45 freaking slices of pizza, and then started to actually question her feelings for Kyle. When she woke up in the morning, she felt really bad for how she handled it, and she went to go and make her way downstairs to the basement, only to discover some of Kyle's things were gone and a letter had been left. I'm sorry to make things weird between us. I truly am. Please tell Jacob I love him and that I'll miss him. When Ayla read that letter, she pretty much lost it on sight. She knew there was no taking anything she said back, and she knew Kyle was gone for good, because Kyle's the type of sim that once he makes up his mind, there is no changing it. But it doesn't mean she didn't try. Unfortunately, whenever she did call Kyle, it just went straight to voicemail. It's as if he's really upset with her. A part of Ayla just hopes that this blows over and Kyle shows back up on her doorstep with his pretty pink suitcase and everything just goes back to normal. But she knows that isn't realistic. Anyway, she called her dad for some moral support and obviously for him to babysit Jacob because she financially cannot afford daycare right now. But after class, we're gonna go and try to kind of get her mind off of things. We're gonna go to the pool and we're gonna have fun, and we're just going to, I guess, take it moment by moment and just, again, hope that this thing blows over. Ignorance is bliss after all. Anyway, Perry's just doing his absolute best to be supportive of her, and I don't know what the heck Buddy is doing. So I asked you guys in the last episode to give this little one a name, and you guys were saying Buddy, like Airbud, or well, actually it was just Bud, but then I decided Buddy would be really cute too. So that is little man's name, Buddy. So anyway, we're gonna have him help practice standing with Jacob, and then Ayla really does need to kind of do a couple things for herself. Like, she is super exhausted right now. She needs to go and make a meal. So let's just go and see. And wait, really, Buddy? Did you just shit on the porch? Like, your pad is, your pad's a little, see, Kyle would do all these things. We need to come over here and clean and replace this for $16. Somebody asked me about this little potty pad. It's by Ravishing. You can actually get it in like newspaper form, cardboard, I think, as well, and you can find it on her website. But it is seriously a godsend, especially if you live in an apartment and you need something where your dog can crap and they don't need to like go downstairs and, you know, do the whole shebang. Let's look up some meals. I don't know what I just said there, but anyway, let's look up some meals. I kind of want to try to make some fettuccine Alfredo, but that is beyond our skill set for sure. Ooh, let's make some mac and cheese and fried chicken. That sounds so good right now. I'm gonna make a family size because, well, we're not even a family. Honestly, I could probably get away with a single serving, but I need to have like some good hearty food right now just to make me feel a little bit better. Anyway, Ayla needs to also get out of her uniform. I swear she's forever wearing this thing. Buddy also does need a little more food. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this mac and cheese. What's going on? Oh, there's a whole bunch of, oh my God, she didn't even put her gifts away. Oh, is she able to still do it? Oh, wow. I guess she is. She just didn't need to chop up the ingredients. So I think we need to like put this stuff in her inventory because just looking at it is making me so sad right now. Perry came over to help Ayla with the recipe and kind of walk her through it a little bit. Jacob is having a fit. I swear it's because he misses Kyle. I really, really do. That's what I think anyway. So Perry's like, Ayla, you got this. Okay, just leave it in the oven for like 30 minutes at 350. I don't know. That's like the generic thing to say, right? So I'm gonna have him come over and put Jacob to sleep here because if we're gonna go to the community pool later and this kid is just acting out, it is going to be a terrible time for everybody. So here is our mac and cheese and fried chicken. It actually turned out, I think, quite well. I can't tell, it doesn't say, but let me give you all a little close up here. And the cookbook we're getting the recipes from is the Granny's Cookbook. It's a mod. I live by this mod. I don't use it enough, and I'll definitely link it down in the description along with the potty pad by Ravishing, just in case you guys are interested. Anyways, Ayla is still standing here. I don't know why. I think I need to have her fill the food bowl. Maybe if we have a second. Wait, when is class? I know that it's starting, in 22 freaking minutes. So we made the food for no reason. Can I put it into a sack lunch and then take it with me to university? I guess we could do that. That kind of works. She doesn't really need much else. Maybe what I can also do, I don't like doing this, but I think I'm going to have her grab perhaps an energy drink from the reward point store. Hold on, let me see. We have 1,530 reward points. Oh, okay. Another thing, quick little side note, I also downloaded this mod that allows you to use your points towards other types of rewards, such as like bits and pieces. You can now get like fame points, influence points. You can get restaurant perks, retail point perks, and my personal favorite, freaking simoleons. So if I wanted, I can actually save my satisfaction points and then exchange them for 50,000 freaking simoleons. So as much as I would like to do that, I really just need to come down here and snag one of these moodlet solvers for Ayla, because no matter how she's feeling right now, we got to make sure, we absolutely have to make certain that we do the absolute best in our classes. I love how Perry isn't taking any chances by trying out our fried chicken. He decided to grab some old freaking pancakes from the fridge. Thanks, Dad. I love your support. As if today couldn't get any better, the land grab, the power code, decided Ayla was not going to get an extension, and now we owe 1,400 simoleons and we can't pay our bills. Obviously, Perry's gonna help out because he is Perry after all, and I think we're gonna just, help Ayla just pay those bills so that we can get the power turned back on. Ayla really needs to get it together, because there is going to be a day where Perry's not going to be able to continue to bail her out like he normally does, but for right now, just let it be known, I so heavily appreciate this man. Anyway, is there anything that Perry needs to do? He feels a sentiment towards Jacob. I'm kind of curious to see what that looks like. It's just closer from memories, which is really cute. Anything else that I could have him do? I could kind of have him come out here and maybe like work on the treehouse a little bit. I think we still need to finish the sliding pole. I'm not sure how far he got with it the other day. I think he got pretty far actually, but I'll just have him work on this a little bit. And then Ayla got home just a moment ago, and it looks like she's actually doing pretty decently in her classes. So she brought her little homework book, and I like how I told her earlier to change her clothes, and she's still freaking in her uniform. So let me just change her outfit into something that's a little more airy. It is hot as balls in my office right now, you guys, so I'm so freaking jealous that Ayla gets to go to the pool. Let's spend a couple moments with Buddy. I'm gonna pet him. I'm probably gonna give him a little treat. I'm definitely going to, and I say this every time, this time I mean it, my goal is just to make Buddy feel like he's an actual part of the family, like an extension. I want to try to train him. I want to be able to, teach him new tricks and, just kind of have a relationship with him, especially with Jacob. Like, I can't wait to see them kind of grow up together. So speaking of Jacob, did he fall? Oh, he's in the crib still. Okay, cool. I was a little worried. Okay, I was worried for a split little second there that he fell asleep by himself on the floor. But Perry is really going ham on this sliding pole. It should be done by now. He was working on this and he made a lot of progress in the previous episode, but for whatever reason, I think it just got reset. So he's coming inside to check up on Ayla to see if she's ready to go to the pool. It is a little bit later than we had originally anticipated. I think I'm gonna get everyone in their swimsuits and we'll head over to the community pool. I'm seriously gonna miss Jacob being this small. I can't believe he ages up in 3 days. Like, we are one step closer to having a full-fledged toddler on our hands. Anyway, Ayla decided to take him underneath the sprinklers. Even though it is a little bit later than we had originally wanted to be here, it's still really, really nice. Like, the temperature is just absolutely freaking perfect. I'm gonna have Ayla also kind of play a little bit too, and Jakey is splashing in this little puddle. G-Paw is over here just lounging around. He's more of like a people watcher, but I think he actually is feeling a little inspired by these kids over here who keep jumping off of the diving board to do it himself. So let's have him go and do a cannonball. Again, he's not very graceful. Ayla definitely got that from him, but he's gonna have a little bit of fun, so I can't wait to see how he does here. Let's just kind of, oh my god, he's gonna land right on this dude's head. There he goes. Woo! Woo! Cannonball! I'm gonna let Perry kind of swim around. We'll have him do some laps. Wait, hold on. Jacob, what are you doing? Look at him! Oh my gosh, is that his little butt crack? I love watching him try to like climb and, you know, do all the big boy things. I think I want Perry to stop talking to the random kids at the freaking community pool, because that's a little strange. Maybe I'll have him come over and grill up something to eat, even though nobody's like super duper hungry. I want him to show off his culinary art skills by making maybe just some baked potatoes. I mean, baked potatoes can be pretty complex. You can add like chives, sour cream, cheddar cheese, a whole bunch of different things. Bacon, for instance. This lot, by the way, was created by Kayla, aka Little Simsy. She just posted a speed build on it, and even though it was geared towards Oasis Spring, something about this lot just screamed San Sequoia for me. So if you're interested in downloading this lot, you can actually find it on her gallery. I think Perry is done with the baked potatoes, so I'm gonna come over and grab a little serving. I'm gonna have Ayla also go and snag some. Actually, she was just swimming in the pool. You know, I'm gonna have her keep doing that because she is trying to get into a little bit better shape. She's trying to take better care of herself. She wants to feel healthier, more energized. Honestly, after having Jacob, she's kind of put her needs on the back burner and definitely focused on him, which happens to obviously a lot of parents, right? So it kind of makes sense. I'm gonna have her keep going, keep swimming on those laps. Jacob is feeling really sad because while everybody else is having the time of their lives, he's over here playing, poor thing, playing on this bench. I love it. I'm gonna see if I could have him kind of scoot over here. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that to this poor kid. I think I'm just gonna have him teleport, and that way it'll feel like he's kind of playing in the sprinklers or in the splash pad. It is getting dark. I thought we would have a lot more time here. I was even contemplating on letting Eric come over and like hang out with Jacob, but I don't know, maybe I'll just send him a text message because again, even though we're kind of estranged with Eric, this is his son after all, and I guess he really doesn't make an effort, so I don't know why Ayla even tries. A part of her also really wants to try to, you know, call Kyle, but she knows it's not gonna work. Anyway, it's like 9 o'clock right now. I kind of think we should take a picture too of Jacob. I want to create these memories. Besides, it's not gonna be much longer that he's gonna be this cute tiny little baby. Ayla forgot to set her alarm. Work starts in about 1 hour, and oh hey, so got some explaining to do. Jonathan, he's here by the way, but long story freaking short, Ayla last night got into the nectar again. She is feeling so hungover that, you know, today she just can't do it. She just simply can't freaking do it. We're gonna actually have her call into work because she needs a little vacation day, and obviously we can't actually forfeit our day's pay, so we are going to take a vacation day so that we'll get paid. Anyways, as I was saying, last night she came home, she was just really in her feels about everything that's happening with Kyle and just, you know, life in general, to be honest. And so she decided to bust out the nectar, and she had one too many glasses, and she ended up texting Jonathan. He came over. Obviously, some things ended up happening. No, girl, you're not going to work today. But before they did the thing, Ayla actually was feeling momentarily inspired to write her next book, and it's called We're in Transit. If you guys aren't familiar with the theme song of this particular LP, it is literally called, I think, Transit. It's a beautiful song, and it fits so well with the whole dynamic of the household, the family, the storyline, everything. I guess I could link it down below in case you guys want to check it out. But yeah, we're really hungry right now. I'm gonna get her out of her uniform too because there's really no reason why she should be wearing that. We're gonna take a quick little shower. Let's actually take a mud bath. Yes, it is 60 simoleons, but it gives us 2 confident buff moodlets for 12 hours, I think, something along those lines. The book she's currently writing is still technically a rough draft. She can't actually create romance novels yet, but once she can, she'll just kind of carry it over to that category. I think my computer is starting to like chitter because it's so hot in my room right now, and even though I did have her take a bath technically, or a mud bath, obviously she is now like dirty because it's literal freaking mud. So I'm gonna have her go and just kind of rinse off really quick. Hopefully whatever situation we are currently experiencing with the lab lag will just kind of work itself out. But if not, I might actually have to end this episode super early yet again. I hate my life. But anyway, I don't actually hate my life. But okay, class starts in an hour. We need to get Jonathan up and out of bed. We just got back home and Ayla's doing her absolute best to remain focused on Jacob and her studies. But today definitely is getting the best of her as she was there at school. She found herself missing texting Kyle because she would often be like, hey, like, how's Jacob? And he would send her updates and things like that. And just the little things really mean a lot to Ayla. And right now that just has her in a chokehold. Like, she misses Kyle's little updates and like pictures of Jacob doing super cute things. And she just wishes so freaking bad that he would just come back home because she misses him. And for some reason last night when she was intimate with Jonathan, I hate to say it, but it just wasn't hitting like it used to say the least. And of course, as I'm talking about Kyle, the freaking royalties for Kyle the crocodile. Oh my god, you guys, I am seriously so freaking sorry. That was almost as bad as the time that I said void clitters instead of critters. Almost. Actually, no, it was pretty bad. So we're giving Jacob a little bit of like lunch. We're trying some applesauce. He is stinking to the point where it actually looks like little green flares are coming out of his diaper. I don't know if he liked it. No, yeah, I'm not surprised. He was unsure. Speaking of unsure, what the heck is going on with Buddy? Like, why is he walking like that? Hopefully he's okay. All right, well, maybe we should come in here and change Jacob's diaper. Apparently we need to actually clean the diaper changing station. We haven't done that in a long time. Ayla needed to grab a quick little bite to eat because the stress of everything is getting to her to the point where her head is seriously freaking pounding. I was almost contemplating on purchasing a little yoga mat and maybe having her go out into the backyard and just kind of meditate and maybe zen it out a little bit. Actually, instead of doing yoga, no, I want to do yoga. No, I definitely want to do yoga. Maybe, you know what, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just get a yoga mat so that way we can kind of get our fitness in and we don't have to necessarily go to like a gym. I think we'll be able to afford something, or unless maybe there's other equipment that I want to pick up instead, let's just go and take a quick little peek to see what we can find. We're going to go through activities and skills. I think it'd be under here. I could pick up the exercise mattress, or I could get an actual yoga mat. Let's just grab this. This one is only 20 simoleons. What I love about this little workout mat is that there's a bunch of different workouts you can complete, like the bicycle crunch, burpee, jumping jacks, pistol squat, and then just a random workout. And then also you can throw this in your inventory. And with this particular set of workout equipment, there's even a little protein shake that you can have your sim drink. So class starts in about 16 minutes. There's a ton of things that we still need to do. We even need to submit a term paper, and all students should submit a term paper before the end of the term. Students should write and submit their term paper using a computer. Ayla just got home a little while ago, and the entire time she was in class, she was looking forward to getting home and starting up her workout routine. Right now, we have her doing the bicycle crunch workout, and she has reached level 2 of the fitness skill. And next, I think we'll have her do the jumping jacks workout, and then I think I might have her call it a day. I do want to start my term paper, but I don't think we're going to be able to finish it. Oh my god! Wait, hold on a second. Y'all, look at him sleeping next to his buddy. Literally, his buddy. I'm going to miss moments like this. Jacob seriously is like one of the cutest infants I have ever seen in my life. How many more days do we have? Wait, we have 2 more days? Does that mean I could probably age him up in the next episode? I think it does. I want to do something special, but I haven't really decided what yet. So maybe you guys could give me some ideas. Oh, looks like Dad's calling and he still has his sunscreen on from the pool the other day. All right, let's see what he needs. I don't know if he's actually just calling just to chat. I think he's just calling to check up on Ayla, actually, just to make sure she's doing okay. And, for the most part, she's doing really well. Okay, that's not realistic. How the hell did she go from like a size 14 down to like a size 6 in 2 minutes? Like, I know these workouts are strong, but that is definitely exaggerated. For sure. Oh, also, I did download another mod that allows Sims to choose their romantic preferences. So Ayla is very much a Sim who prefers exclusive romantic relationships. So just wanted to throw that out there. If he goes and poops in this corner again, I'm convinced at this time. Wait, hold on. Is he aging up? I don't know if he's aging up or he's just chasing his tail. He's done that so many times today, and like I get super excited that he might actually be aging and then nothing happens, because I really do want him to kind of age alongside Jacob. Good job, buddy. Can we go and praise him for actually peeing on the putty pad? The putty pad? Why can't I speak today? It's the heat. It's the heat. That's exactly what it is. Maybe we'll even Simstagram him too, because he is just precious. Photography is terrible. Wait, you don't like photography? No, I don't like that one. Are you freaking serious? Maybe we should have picked it. She's literally taking a photo of like the bottom of the door. Let me exit out of that. That's super freaking annoying. Oh my god. Did Buddy just eat? Did he just wait? Oh my god, what is going on? I probably should end this part soon, because I think my computer is having a heat stroke. We're gonna clean and replace this potty pad really quick. I'm gonna have Ayla grab something. She's probably gonna eat some like leftover pancakes, because that's seriously like all my Sims have been eating. Actually, I'm gonna have her grab a little healthy drink. She's gonna take a little spinach juice. I wish she didn't lose all that weight so quick. Like it kind of bothers me actually. Ayla normally is a pretty petite person, but again, like realistically speaking, Jacob kind of changed her body type, and that happens. The same thing literally happened to me. All right, I think we're going to turn in for the night because it is getting late. Jacob is over here chewing on his blocks. Let's go and put him to bed, maybe read him a little story. I was really hoping by the time that he would age up, we would be able to get him to learn how to walk, but I'm going to be so honest, I don't foresee that happening, because it's just, I don't know why though. Like I feel like I've done a lot. It's just that is just one of the milestones. For whatever reason. Aw, that just don't seem to be sticking. All right, baby. Good night. I love you. Work was pretty good today. Sheena finally laid off with the whole Jonathan thing. Honestly, I think she was just overreacting. We're back home, and we need to give Buddy a little bath because he smells. Also, I want Ayla to start kind of working on her term paper. Again, probably not going to make a ton of progress. We also have homework we need to complete because our next class is in about 5 hours. So I think in the terms of like what's important from most to least it's probably her homework. So let me have her come over here really quick, and she's gonna do what homework? She needs to do the reporting on the ground. There we go. All right, so let me just do this really quick, and then I'm also gonna have her text Jonathan. She's feeling kind of flirty. I call BS on that, honestly, because I don't know. I don't really, for some reason the connection, it was there at first, like I'm not even kidding, but honestly, I feel like it's fleeting. Like I just don't feel that magnetic attraction to him, especially after what happened with Kyle. But I'm going to stop talking about it because we really just need to forget Kyle. Like we need to forget him, right? Like he doesn't exist. He's dead to us. Yeah, that's right. How could he just leave? I don't know. I'm going to start crying. Anyways, let's send this flirty text. Ayla's hair just grew back. She's been trying to like keep up with the shaving and the grooming, but it's getting out of control. Anyway, let me go and kick up this little paper. It says, I see you're in a good mood. Maybe we should head out and grab a drink. Oh my god, I would love to. I really would, but unfortunately I got class in a couple hours and I really need to keep my nose in the book. So let's work on our term paper. Start plagiarized term paper, or just write. No, we can't be plagiarizing anything. We're already on probation. If we lose the scholarship, like, oh I was just literally gonna say how disappointed our father would be in us, but he decided to pop by because he's been texting and Ayla hasn't been answering. Tomorrow is Jacob's birthday. I decided to make it official by adding it onto the calendar. So we're gonna do things like bake a cake, invite some guests, play some music, take some pictures. The only thing is I don't know where and what type of party I want to throw. I think Ayla just invited Eric. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm feeling a little conflicted, but I guess it's fine. I mean, yeah, whatever. You know what? She's going to do what she wants to do. I could be wrong, but I think there's a set by Brazen Lotus that basically contains like a bunch of Gilbert the Whale items, which I think would be perfect for the theme of Jacob's birthday. But y'all could let me know or give me some ideas of what type of party we should throw. Anyway, it is really hot, like super duper hot, and I'm kind of stalling because the next episode I already have an idea what's going to go down, and there really isn't a hell of a lot more to do here. Buddy will not shut up. Ayla's dad won't shut up. Everybody just keeps talking, and to be honest with you, the heat is starting to get to me, and I am getting annoyed by everybody in the room. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do. But don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And hang on a second. Actually, you know what? I think Perry's helping Ayla out with her term paper. What? That's actually really cool. Thanks, Perry. Anyways, I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty hands.